I'm probably like 260, 270 right there.
That's it? It's a big, you look like a big fuck there.
Yeah, probably 270. So this is our offices, break room, bathroom. This is a muscle biopsy that Dr. Andy Gelpman did. He's been on Rogan's show before. He did a muscle biopsy of me and he compared me to a rhinoceros. See, the rhinoceros is a fucking pussy and I got more muscle than him.
Wait, is this for real?
Yeah, for real.
So like, guys like you are literally have different muscle fibers? Like elite powerlifters?
Yeah, when he tested it. And a lot of it, could have to do with performance enhancing drugs as well. Like, he didn't really know, but he'd never done a study like this before, and him and his crew were like, what in the fuck? The density of your muscle was just ridiculous.
That's really
weird,
insane.
Weird shit.
Yeah, it's insane. I like how it says human next to you. Like,
yeah, human. So this is some of our warehouse. We make shirts and stuff like that, some of the stuff we do in-house.
So it really is the whole, like you do all your shit.
Yeah.
Now, the slingshots aren't manufactured here, right?
No, well, did you get those finished? What? The slingshots you were selling to get them done?
Oh, yeah.
No, we don't make the slingshots here.
I make $100
My
an hour.
sister-in-law, she runs our apparel.
We met last night.
Mm-hmm.
I just look different.
And so sometimes she like prints and makes the shirts, and sometimes she just orders them through other companies or whatever way we got to get them made.
My brother is a super fan, and so I was tasked with taking a picture of the two of you to text to him. Is that okay?
Oh yeah.
No.
I know, right?
course.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
It's a little untoward.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. Isn't that so? It was really funny. Okay, that's good. That's it. You guys are so photogenic.
And this is all the warehouse stuff.
Dude.
This is Casey. He's our manager of our warehouse.
How you doing, man?
Good. What's your elbow, man?
This is
I
good.
don't want to fuck it up.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing? Nice to meet you too.
Excellent.
So this is we got knee sleeves, elbow sleeves, slingshots, anything that you can think of to equip yourself to make your workouts a little easier, make them feel better. We sell supplements now as well.
You do?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, we make a product called the Steak Shake, which is right here.
Do you take
Look at that.
anything?
It's like a commercial.
Oh, it is like a commercial.
This has liver, kidney, heart, spleen, pancreas in it. It has it all in there. We
I love
walk
some.
around with tons
We
of it.
actually we make protein shakes on the bus.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you have your
have a tour bus.
cruising around that way?
Well, we fly to it today, so
Sick.
that's what we're getting on the plane for.
Sick. I'll send you off with some stuff.
Do you take like anything for like people take like joint post workout?
I don't really mess with that stuff. I think I get most of like what I need through my training. I think it facilitates most of what I need. Well, the guy that you met, Casey, Casey used to live across the street from me, and Casey used to see me and my wife with these boxes all the time. And he's like, "What do you guys have in there?" And we're like, "Oh, we have Invention, the Slingshot. It does this." And he's like, "Well, I do logistics. I do shipping and receiving." And we're like, "Oh, we don't. Well, our company's tiny. Like, we only sell like 10 of these things a day. We don't need extra help, But then we started selling 20 and 30 a day, and then we started messing up orders. Then we went to him, and long story short, we had another place in West Sacramento where we just had the gym, and I always wanted to have everybody under the same roof. Makes it so much easier to connect, and he's just an awesome guy. We love his family. A lot of his family works for us. And so this is like really mom and pops, like grassroots type of place. Cool. And yeah, so he saw us like years ago, just hustling the products, and he's like, "Hey, I think I can help." So now we're together. He makes money, we make money.
Let me ask
Everybody's
you this.
happy.
I know a lot of people obviously know about like the Slingshot, like it's kind of well known, and if you go to any type of gym or whatever, lifters. But do you continue to market it too?
Yeah.
Like do you and do you do that through traditional marketing or like?
So this is just an area where we just do photography type stuff. And this is something I started more recently. You might as well come over here for a second. You could be a guest for 10 seconds. Oh, you are now a guest of Smelly's Kitchen.
Oh, Smelly's Kitchen. Hi guys. Buongiorno.
Oh, you already know how to do it. So I just show people like quick, easy ways to make some food. You were asking some questions about food, like
Mark's way of how do you eat? Just kill a cow. You just fucking eat that whole thing.
Just start biting on a cow. So that's Smelly's Kitchen. Take you through this way. And this is our podcast area over here.
Dude.
Mark, this is where we do the power project.
You really have it all here, man.
Thank
That's
you. I
amazing.
appreciate that.
That is fucking rad, dude.
Try to keep it all in one spot.
I would do this show anytime, man.
Absolutely, that'd be great. We
You do it like you stand back here?
Yeah. Yeah. How's it going today? Oh, am I actually? How
So
come
you
it's actually recording?
You stand for your podcast?
That's weird. Yeah.
You do. So you even have to be like working while you're
I
fucking
know.
talking.
I know. I just don't want to. I'm worried about sitting. I'm worried about sitting for too long, like just killing my hips and everything.
Well, and then
my back.
and how basically everybody does.
Yeah.
Like the whole world sits way too much. Like you're actually a super active guy.
Right.
But most people's whole life is like wake up from laying down, sit in car, go to a job where you sit down.
Right.
And then sit in the car and then go home and sit down and eat
Just
dinner.
keep sitting.
You just sit.
This is the longest standing podcast.
There you go.
See?
Dude, this
See?
is two bangers
I'm
right
doing
there.
pretty good.
Two fucking gangster raps and longest
I'm
standing.
not bad. I think I'm like if it wasn't for people in the audience, I think I'm ready for the stage now.
You can do a guest spot anytime you want.
There we go.
Yeah.
That's all the time we got for Mark Bell's Power Project. Strength is never weakness. Weakness is never strength. Catch you guys later.
Go eat a hot dog.
Go eat a hot dog.
Yeah.
I love that.
That's Mark's new tagline.
I love it.
You want to look like me? Eat a fucking hot dog.
Local guy, David Garibaldi, he did some of this artwork of my magnificent face.
You seen that guy? He paints with his hands, and he does it in like
Throws
5 minutes.
fucking
He
paint all
just
over
throws
the place.
paint.
Like no brush?
No, nothing.
This is just like actual bare hand like this?
Yeah.
He touches some stuff up with a brush here and there.
Jesus.
He just goes nuts throwing paint all over.
He has a black canvas, and he just starts going at it, and he does all these crazy.
Very impressive. Very nice.
all this crap. All this
So wait,
lifting
how old
stuff.
were you when you were like, gotta start lifting?
What, 16?
And he's like your
I
12-year-old
had double, so I've had pain my whole life. I had double knee surgery when I was like 16 years old. And after that I went to a doctor, and this doctor was like, hey, you gotta start squatting. Like, what? Never heard of that before. And so he puts a broomstick on my back and he gets me squatting, and he was a power lifter. He had squatted like 625. And he goes, I want you to do this every day until you're better.
Chiropractor was fucking jacked.
And it was,
Really?
so
He
I
was
did it
jacked.
every day, and then I was like in high school, and in like 6 months I got 315 on my back doing reps. In like 2 years I got 500
You had
pounds
to
on
be
my
like the
back.
only kid. Your
The only
age
kid.
doing that. Yeah.
We've been doing this shit forever.
Oh, I used to be embarrassed. My mom would call the school and tell the school what records I broke, and they would announce it over the loudspeaker, and I just crouched down in my
Announced over the loudspeaker.
because I was like, "This is not how you get pussy. This is not cool. Like, no one knows what this sport is. Like, it's not football, baseball, basketball."
There was no women in it either. Like now there's all these hot
There's
chicks
always
lifting
women,
this
yeah.
crazy weight.
Oh, I know. I
Good
forget.
God.
God, I wish I knew her name right now. There's this Olympic lifter. I fucking forget her name. Who's like this little and like super cute, and she's sitting there like power cleaning like 290.
Oh, they're
and she's
so
like tiny.
I have a
they're
girl
so
that comes
strong.
in here that did 315 for 15 reps. Like wasn't even sweating
On a
afterwards
deadlift, yeah.
on a deadlift. And she's hot. Like she's really pretty. Like how?
Yeah, we're like someone that you emulated when you were just starting, or mimicked maybe a bit, or.
When I first started, I was doing like a really bad Chris Rock impression. Yeah.
Well, that's where it starts, right?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
starts
You
with-
start
yeah.
you start emulating somebody and you think that you're doing it your way. You realize everyone's like, that's a really bad impression. That you don't know that you're doing, and then you kind of figure it. Like, you just got to do like thousands of reps. You know.
I found it really interesting that you, not only are you not like super animated, but you barely even move. I haven't really seen that before.
Yeah.
I don't study comedians, so I haven't seen like
No, you're right,
everybody.
you're
But
right.
I'm like,
And then-
that's interesting.
Then when you do move, it actually
Yeah.
engages people more, right?
Yeah.
But you can be still, and all of a sudden you do like this, and everyone's like, "Fuck, what's gonna
Yeah.
happen?" Because it
That was
seems like
kind of
people-
the thing with Jake the Snake Roberts, a pro wrestler. He
Uh-huh.
would talk real low. Everybody else was always yelling,
And
he would
talk
talk
low,
and then
draws
everybody,
people in.
yeah, they were
Yeah.
like trying to listen to him.
A lot of comedians get scared of pauses because they're like, "Oh, nothing."
Dead
you know.
space.
Yeah, and they're like, people aren't laughing, and they kind of freak out. But if you learn to like calm down, then you really draw people in.
Right.
You know, you just have to be able to say something funny.
You're right.
Yeah.
Well, now it must be easier because you are funny, right? So people
Well,
are like,
I think you just get like, I'm 20 years in, so
Yeah.
you just have, you're more comfortable, you're more
Right.
confident, kind of know what you can still eat shit. It's not like you're never like immune to that,
Right.
So you still have to have like a little, it'd be like if you were like, I'm going to compete and be like, I know who I'm fucking
I didn't
strong.
train for
I didn't
it,
give
yeah.
a like, if you start doing that, you're going to show up and lose, right? So
yeah.
if you get like arrogant about it, you'll fucking bomb. But I think as long as you like are, aware and trying, and you know, taking
Right.
some risks and doing
Keep
things.
practicing,
Yeah.
keep sharpening in it. Yeah.
You have to. All the best ones, guys, like and girls, whatever, in stand up, they all do stand up all the time.
Right.
You can't be like, it would literally be the same as like, I want to be the strongest, but I'm gonna lift every other month. Like, you know, like
Right.
it just doesn't make sense. You can't do it. Yeah.
Amazing having you guys here. Thanks again, man. Thanks so much
Thanks
for
for
your
everything,
time.
man.
Yeah.
Thanks for everything. It was
Appreciate
so
that.
fun.
Thank you, buddy. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
absolutely.
This was a blast.
Send you a bunch of shit.
Thank you so much. Thanks, guys.